question is, what's your biggest takeaway from being on the sideline that's going to help you as a player and maybe as a player coach on the court this year?
Yeah, I mean, being on the sideline is a completely different vantage point. And for me, it was just an opportunity to learn, to grow my game without being on the court. There are certainly benefits. Physically, I'm ready to roll. I feel good. I wasn't pounding for 8 months, so this offseason was really good for me. I'm excited to share all the things that I've learned with my teammates, collaborate with my coaches if they want, but it's been great.
And what are some things that you did do to grow your game, or what elements have you taken from, watching the NBA players every day that you want to implement on the floor this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've always been one that when I watch, I learn, I can do. And that's how I learned from a very, very young age. And that was from watching NBA from when I was, 2 until now. So it's amazing how when you watch film and you were with these guys every single day, they're, extremely talented and extremely skilled. So for me to be around that every single day, it's special and it's going to help me a lot. I was able to work with our player development staff with the Wizards, who to me are unbelievable, and just the things that I'm doing in my game and in my workouts, it's just gone to a different level.
And how do you balance this all? WNBA player, on the coaching staff. Last season you went down to Las Vegas for the Summer League. Just talk about the grind.
Yeah, you just do it. I mean, I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm super excited to be playing right now. I'm very happy this is day one of training camp. I'm ready to get out there with my teammates and play. I loved the path that I went in this offseason in coaching and being around those guys and being able to soak all of it up and give my advice and knowledge when I could. But I think when you want to do something, you do it. And I love staying busy, especially when basketball's involved.
Elena told us that she didn't think that your basketball IQ could get any higher, and that it did from your experience with the Wizards. But outside of that, are there any other ways you think that it benefited you, the experience of being on that staff?
Yeah, because, I was around, a great coaching staff every single day in the meetings, in the war room. So I was part of those conversations and just how they prepare and how they think the game and how we got our guys ready, and then getting on the floor with the player development guys and then working with the guys individually, one-on-one. Just talking through the game, talking through their thoughts, what they see. It was good. It was good for me because we were able to collaborate, and because I know what I see and feel when I'm on the floor, just having their perspective and their feel. It's just taken me to a different level as far as me understanding, reading, learning the game.
I think Coach mentioned that maybe you're a little chattier with some of the players, whether it's giving advice. Do you feel like that's the case, and do you feel like you'll play a more vocal role in terms of the player coach?
Yeah, I mean, I have to be more vocal, and I've gotten more vocal throughout the course of my career. And now just with the experience that I have, it's just I have more to share. And so I know my teammates want that. They're asking me all the time about different things, about me breaking down film for them. So I'm still in coach mode too as far as the video goes. I guess video is just my life now. But yeah, I mean, I have a lot to share. So, there's no point of having those experiences if you're not willing to share them with your teammates. And we have, a championship to go after, so I want to help in whatever way I can.
Kristi, what's different about your teammates now that they've been to the finals and they know what it takes to go on that run?
Yeah, I mean, I think that they, expect it now. I think there's a level of maturity and a level of them knowing there's a responsibility, and everybody has to do their part. And I think it's good that, the younger ones were able to go overseas and they were able to play, get game experience. That changes people, and so they're already a couple steps ahead than they were last year as far as being ready to compete, on a night in and night out basis. But I think overall, we know what our goal is this year. I think last year we kind of navigated through it. We didn't know from the start of the year whether the championship was really our team goal. I think this year, obviously, to get back to the finals and finish our business is very important. And I think everybody just has that business-like way about them right now.
How is this season for you?
It's the thing that everyone says after each game is run it back. I saw you have that as a hashtag, and just kind of reiterating what you just having the opponents back in the Mason as well.
Yeah, I mean we're back, we're strong. I was just telling Chris, you know, we're already 10 steps ahead than where we were last year, and so that feels good going into a season. But we know how tough it is to get to the finals as a group now, and so we know there's work to be done. And for us, you know, running back, that's what I was saying every single day in this offseason when I was working out, because I couldn't let those 3 games go against Seattle. I still haven't. I won't. And so, yeah, so, you know, pick up time and, you know, run it back. It's, you know, we want to run it back. We have unfinished business, and we're very, very motivated to get back to where we were last year.
What changes with Emma being back?
Depth. I mean, she's a great player, very smart. She's a facilitator. She can do multiple things. She can score it. She can pass it. She runs the floor. So that's just a whole special piece that we didn't have last year. And I'm certainly happy to have her back. I missed her last year. I missed playing with her, you know, in Russia. You know, she looks good. I think she's ready to go.
When you took the Wizards job, you said that you wanted to keep playing and stuff, obviously. Sorry. Did you get that itch to start playing during the Wizards season? Like, is there a point you actually miss going?
Yeah, I definitely got that itch. Probably right after NBA All-Star. It was time. I was like, all right, it's time. I was working out like throughout the course of the year, so that was one thing. But like, that's when I had that running back in my mind over and over and over again. I was like, okay, like I'm very highly motivated right now, and I'm ready to go kick some ass.
You guys have a bigger bullseye on your back now that you've made it to the finals last year. Do you welcome that kind of mentality where you guys are being the hunted instead of the hunters now?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all, that's why we know this year is going to be tougher than last year, because it is a difference when you're, you know, climbing the mountaintop and when you're high on the mountaintop and other guys are coming after you. So I love it. I mean, I want everybody's best game, and I think we'll get that. And in this league in general, you have to, because it really is a sprint. It's not a marathon league, unlike the NBA. So we know we have to be ready to rock and roll from day one, and I think we are. And how do
you ensure that your teammates will be ready physically, obviously, but the mental part of getting through the league?
You demand it. I mean, you demand it. As, you know, one of the leaders on the team, you know, I need to make sure that everybody, you know, understands what it's going to take on a night in and night out, day in and day out basis. And I think they know. I mean, we'd be fooling ourselves if we thought that, oh, we made it to the finals last year, so we're going to make it this year. Like, you just can't have that mentality, and that's a loser's mentality, and we're not losers.
How exciting is it to have, you know, the CBS contract, more games are going to be on TV, you guys are going to be in the spotlight more as you do deserve?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I mean, the more exposure we can get in our league, the better. This is a great league full of great players that have a lot to offer, and hopefully, you know, more and more people will be able to tune in. So I'm very excited for the opportunities that we've been given, that we've earned, really, to get that exposure out there and get our game out there.
You and your teammates have said, I think just today, that you're ready to go, or like you're ready to get the season started, and you know, maybe that's a different feeling than it was in previous years. Like, in what ways do you feel like the team is more hungry, more ready to go?
I mean, I just think when you reach the finals and you lose, it sucks, and you want to start playing immediately. And I think that's where everybody's at. I think that's why everybody's super eager, because we lost, and we don't want to be on that losing side. We want to be on the winning side. And, you know, this is a team full of winners, a team full of people that are going to work extremely hard. And I think everybody's done that in their off-season. Whatever they've done in their off-season, whether it's coaching, vacationing, playing overseas, we all got ready in our own way, and I think everybody's just really, really highly motivated.
Who was vacationing? Just Taylor.
You know, Della Down was vacationing. You follow her on Instagram; she was doing all kinds of stuff. I was jealous.